friends. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing great. You're looking great, feeling great. Everything is right in your world. Thanks for stopping in. Man, guys, today we're going to talk about something pretty interesting for me anyway. I hope it's interesting for y'all. It's something I've been wanting to see for quite a while. Today we're going to talk about the Night Stalker. And this stars Kolchak, not Kojak, Kolchak. Okay, this is Darren McGavin's sort of passion project, if you will. Darren McGavin being the gentleman, the father from A Christmas Story. You know what I mean? So we got him. We got Ralphie's dad. He stars in this. He is a reporter. He is, he's one of these reporters that the police, the governing bodies of the city, he's one of those kind of thorn in their side reporters that's always getting into stuff. Well, Kolchak winds up, he's in, he is in the business of reporting. He finds himself reporting a series of murders, and he is then presented with supernatural things, and so this is kind of a vampire tale where he's looking for someone who's draining the blood of these, beautiful young women in, I think it's Las Vegas, maybe? I can't remember. But anyway, he's there. And, guys, I've been wanting to see this for a long time. And it was a made-for-TV movie back in 1972. It's directed by John Llewellyn Moxey. And I just really appreciate Darren McGavin as an actor. I've seen him in quite a few things that he's been in. And I enjoy him. My favorite role of his is A Christmas Story, but I really enjoy him in the Kolchak series, and this is what spawned the series. There was the Night Stalker, and then there was the Night Strangler, which is the second made-for-TV movie, and then Darren McGavin actually started his own production company just so he could make Kolchak the Night Stalker the series with his own production company. Well, it was going great, and then somebody else took over ABC, and there was a new executive that took over the head of the programming or whatever. He didn't like sci-fi, so he canceled the Night Stalker, Kolchak show after the first season. So even though there's only one season of Kolchak the Night Stalker, the show, and 2 movies, it sucks because I wish there was more. They tried to remake it back in, I think, either the late 90s or the early 2000s, and it didn't really have the same feel. Kolchak, actually, Darren McGavin was in it, but it wasn't the same thing. But I really, really enjoyed this film. It was on Svengoolie. That's the only reason I got to see it, because I tried to find it streaming somewhere. I couldn't find it anywhere. So luckily for me, I was flipping through channels on Saturday night, didn't have nothing to do, and Svengoolie, I always check out what's on at 7 o'clock just to see, maybe there might be something cool, something I hadn't seen. And sure enough, there was the Night Stalker. And so I finally got to check it out, and I loved it. It had the actor who played Frank Burns in MASH. He was one of, he was one of the politicians in the town, telling him to mind his own business and don't get people riled up by printing a story about a vampire. Can't be talking about vampires. So, excuse me, I'm gonna take a drink of water, guys. So we have this, thorn in the side reporter, this overzealous guy, Darren McGavin. He's looking for this vampire. Now this is a made-for-TV movie, so there's not going to be cursing and nudity, and this is 1970s, so there really ain't going to be cursing, and there ain't going to be no nudity. There's going to be very little, if any, blood, but it still was able to carry a really solid story without the need for, a ton of effects or, dialogue or anything like that to keep you engaged. The storytelling itself was really cool. I thought the premise of the story was really cool. I enjoyed the way that it was presented on the TV. I enjoyed watching it with Svengoolie because, normally if Svengoolie shows something that's not, it has cursing or nudity or something like that, they have to edit stuff out and all that. Well, since this was a made-for-TV movie, nothing was edited out. It was just a solid watch with the humor of Svengoolie, with the trivia of Svengoolie. I learned things about this movie that I didn't even know. Like Darren McGavin started his own production company, for instance, just to make the TV show. Like I didn't know that. And so seeing it on Svengoolie was what really made it worth it for me. You know, I mean, of course I would have watched it if I could have found it on a streamer or something like that. I would have still watched it. You know, whether Svengoolie was talking about it or not, but Svengoolie added that extra little bit of nuance to scenes and explaining the backstory of some of the actors and the backstory of the series and that kind of thing. So I really, really enjoyed the way that the film was presented and the way that I was able to consume it. I love the Svengoolie spin on it. So the Night Stalker is going to get 3.5 out of 5 stars. Again, it's awesome for a 1970s made-for-TV movie. If you can find it, check it out. It's hard to find. Maybe Svengoolie will have a rerun someday, so sign up with his fan club, MeTV, all that good stuff. But definitely, you know, it's worth a watch. I'm glad I finally got to see it. And that's it for the Night Stalker, guys. Thank you so much for stopping in, talking for a little while about some movies, guys. And you know, if you've seen the Night Stalker, by all means, comment in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about it. You know, ask questions if you want to know anything about it, that kind of thing. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to keep making these as long as you keep watching them, guys. Peace out. God bless you. And I'll see you soon.